Welcome back. Now, there was an incident at the Mumbai airport involving a Spicejet Q400 aircraft, which had been operating from Kandla to Mumbai. An outer wheel of that particular aircraft was found on the runway after the takeoff of that particular flight. Let me, in fact, go across to my colleague Arunil, for more on this now. Arunil, what exactly happened? Tell us about the status right now at the airport itself, and what's the follow-up action that's been taken after an outer wheel of the Spicejet Q400 aircraft was found on the runway of the airport after the takeoff?
Well, we'll explain the sequence of events to our viewers, Siddharth. Basically, the aircraft took off from the Kandla airport in Gujarat. The outer wheel of the aircraft was noticed on the runway itself at Kandla. In this kind of a situation, an emergency is generally declared at the next airport, because the aircraft took off normally despite the outer wheel coming off. Emergency was declared at the receiving airport where the aircraft was about to land, which was the Mumbai airport. Emergency was declared over there. Takeoff and landing was suspended for a short time at the particular runway wherein the aircraft was supposed to land. Thankfully, fortunately, the aircraft landed safely. All passengers were evacuated safely. For some time, again, I'll point out, emergency was declared at the Mumbai airport where this Spicejet aircraft was supposed to land. Then it was taxied properly, and now it is under maintenance.
So it's under maintenance. And just a quick follow-up, Arunil. So what about the fact that the stoppage that might have resulted as a consequence of this entire incident? Were there any delays of other flights as well, and is now everything back to normal? Have all the flights that were initially meant to be rescheduled now running on time?
As per information that we have received from our sources at Mumbai airport, the operations have been normalized now. It has returned to normalcy. Takeoff as well as landing has again resumed in a normal manner now, after the concerned aircraft of Spicejet Airlines, which had taken off from Kandla with its outer wheel that can be seen at the Kandla airport as well. It was noticed by the aircraft officials. Emergency was declared at the incoming airport, that was the Mumbai airport, for some time. After the concerned aircraft landed safely, fortunately, and the passengers were evacuated and the aircraft was taxied for its maintenance operations. Now normal operations have been resumed.
All right, Arunil. So fortunately, of course, this is a case of a tragedy being averted. No injuries of any kind or any mishap being reported in this particular matter. A safe landing at the end of the day. A brief emergency had been declared, and that emergency has now been lifted as well, and everything's returned to normal. Many thanks for that update. Now let's turn our attention to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who's attending an international conference on Gyan Bharatam, which is an initiative